How now?
I'm fine, oh. Alive,
So
breathing, happy. I'm good.
How has COVID impacted on you, your marital life, and your business?
I'll start with my marriage. I think COVID has been really amazing because now I feel like I've really spent a lot of time with my husband. Like, we do the most ridiculous things. Like in COVID, we're baking banana bread or making avocado ice cream. Like we've basically had to I mean, the first time that it happened, we had to, our cleaner was not coming, so literally we will clean the house, we'll mop the floor, things that we were basically not doing prior to COVID because we were either so busy with like our businesses or like our career. We had to do it together. And obviously there's the positive and negative in there because you now argue about, so I didn't know that this is how I used to cut your onions. Why is your onions big like this? Or, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's really been the time for me to really understand him better, know him better, spend more time doing the things that on a normal day we actually wouldn't do. So that's really, really good. And then business, on the makeup artist side of things, it started out tricky because mentally I feel like we all just shut down because like, I mean, I'm just a businesswoman. I've never been in a pandemic before. I don't know how to handle a pandemic, you know. So I think the first few weeks was quite tough because obviously even before the government said, oh, lockdown, we had already said, we are not touching people's eyes and nose and mouth. You know, right. Because you know, right. I'm in a business where we actually have direct contact with people.
The focus is on the eyes, nose and mouth.
We're doing mascara, we're doing lips, we're doing, you know what I'm saying? So we had to stop prior to the government even saying have a lockdown. But then I knew that, I mean, at first, obviously, I thought it was going to be, oh, this is like a 2 weeks thing, this is a 1 month thing. I didn't know it was going to take that long. But then I think way into it, like maybe by the 3rd week, I was like, okay, this can't be it. There has to be another way. If money isn't coming in or funds isn't coming in from normal makeup artistry, then there's a part of my business that's actually about makeup education. And I need to amplify that. So prior to COVID, I would always do like master classes, but they were physical. And I'll have people say that, oh, I want to attend a master class, but I'm in London. How do I attend your, like, I can't. And I'll be like, oh yeah, well, we're working on my website, where I always had one excuse, but I feel like there was no excuse now. I was like, okay, Zoom Abi, okay, WhatsApp Abi, we're gonna do these classes. And luckily, as God will have it, like we were able to do 4 classes with 15 women each in each class. And this was the first time. It was mind-blowing for me because thank you. It's God, oh, not God, oh. Okay, yeah, but it was mind-blowing for me because it was the first time that I really got to see the potential of the brand that I have actually built. Because out of those 15 women, maybe like 4 or 5 were actually based in Nigeria. It was people from LA, people in Canada, people in America, people in London. Like literally, one of my students was in LA, and obviously, wow, you know the time difference. She had to wake up 8 a.m. LA time on a Saturday morning to attend a class that was happening in Nigeria at 4 p.m. And for me, that's just, it was mind blowing. Like, wow, we need to, like, I feel like it pushed me from my comfort zone into really thinking outside the box. So that's from my business side of things. So in the end, it was just like, okay, God, how am I going to make money in this period? I know that this season it might be like this, but what do you need me to be doing in this season? So for me, that was amazing. That I was able to connect with amazing women all over the world and make impact. That was good. And then with like my influencer side of things and my YouTube side of things, I really officially had time. Because I've been on YouTube for a very long time, but I feel like my biggest issue, my biggest problem with YouTube was always inconsistency, because I was just so busy. As a makeup artist, I was busy. I was doing other things in real life that I could not focus, sit down and record a video and edit it immediately and do those things that I wanted to do or YouTube required for my business to grow. And so the time that I was at home was like, they're not going anywhere. So I could record, I could do everything. And really, I started to see growth on my YouTube channel. I started to get more like paid partnerships. So in the end, I'm not even going to lie, it's been good. I'm not even going to lie, it's been good.
I'm so like, look, let me even tell you, man. Like, we've been friends for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, our friendship started like way back, you know, and you know we started doing YouTube. Look at
crickets.
Okay, so what people don't know is that I used to date your
Who
very
asked
good
you
friend
to say it now? Why is your
and your
heart?
little sister.
Your heart is beating fast. No, my kidding.
So yeah, that's how we became friends and everything, of course. But I've just seen your growth on YouTube. So YouTube, we started out, you know, I think I started YouTube before you though. I started YouTube before you, then later you kicked in.
Yeah.
You know. But since, for like the longest time, you know, those I've seen you put in so much work into YouTube, creating content consistently, and you would get like 300 views, 1,000 views peaking, 1,005 would be like, but you will still put on the next week. And sometimes like, because I would check your content and it would just pay me like, why is Dodos not getting? Because Instagram, you are a queen there.
Yeah.
If it's, you know, your post they blow on top Instagram, your post they blow upon IGTV.
Yeah.
But then your stories popping. Was it your content? Was it how sweet? See, when it came to even the way you were creating content for IG, for Instagram, we used to see you as goddess because you were using editing and filter that had not entered Nigeria at the time. But I'm just saying that, okay, so rephrasing that part, you were creating content and you were rolling with people that were not even successful on a Nigerian space.
Yeah.
They were successful as content influencers, creators on an international global scene.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy. But it wasn't impacting on your YouTube. And I couldn't figure out what it was. I couldn't figure it out. It wasn't something. Fast forward to a few weeks ago. I'm checking content. And I see your content. I'm like, oh, Dodo. So I start scrolling through your content. And I'm just like, oh, you know what? I should even talk with Dodo's Gist partner, because I know there was a time you told me the story about how she went crazy with your work and how things got stolen and how you couldn't create content and everything. I was literally, and you're going to tell that story here because that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
But I was literally thinking that, and the next thing, I said, saying 7,000 views, 17,000, 15K. I said, hey, Dodos, she don't the 8 hours. So I was like, see the. She's moving. I was like, see the power of consistency.
Yeah.
As I was just saying, say power of consistency, my dear. I just saw that video that you did. 13 million.
Actually, it's on 14 million now, dear.
Dodos, I screamed. No, wait, first. I don't even think. No. I didn't scream because I went past it. Then came back again. I said, is it 1.3K or 13M?
Or 13 or 13K.
Is this 13K or 1.3K or 13M? I opened I said it can be. I said I scrolled up, came back to it. I said, I now went to your this thing, refreshed, went back to that video. I said 13 million. I screamed. My wife said, what?
What happened?
I went to show my wife that Dodos has 13 million views. Dodos. She was like, oh wow, 13 million. I said, what have you created that has got to 13 million views? Dodos. I searched that. I looked at the topic. Dodos. I said, what explanation can I use to figure this out? Because it was not DIY. It was not basically how to. I don't know how, but you got 30 million. See,
I didn't even have a voiceover. I didn't even have a voiceover. I was not seeing anything.
Please tell us about that video.
Okay, so I feel like so this happened. So let me just tell you this story. before COVID, so pre-COVID, this was in, hey, when did COVID start again? 1 month, I can't remember. 2 months ago.
Yeah, February.
February, yeah. February,
March.
I had 15,000 subscribers. February, I had 15,000 subscribers. I was still posting. I was not consistent. I'll post today, I'll post maybe 2 weeks after, whatever. I was still going. But then one day I started, so in end of February, I started to do more strategy on my channel. I was like, okay, I want to be more intentional about this channel. I need to do X, Y, Z. And so I was like, okay, I mean, why don't I even post makeup videos? I'm a makeup artist. I need to show people like my makeup artistry. I was like, oh, it'd be nice to, from time to time, post makeup videos. And so I was like, to be very honest, that video was actually would I call it a test? I was just trying to experiment. I was experimenting different things. Now, between you and I'll be very honest with you, I clickbaited that video. And when you clickbait stuff, no, I'm just being honest with you, is what I did. I was like, okay, I've been putting out videos. I know that there's something with good content, but at the same time, good content is great, but sometimes the thumbnail is very essential in how people want to watch. Now, I used a clickbait because, so in the front of the video, I was using a foundation on her. She's a dark skin model, and the foundation was way lighter than her. It was like 3 shades lighter than her. And I thought, okay, it would pick up me if I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw that. I'd be like, what? Is this girl trying to make this person lighter? Nah, I need to watch this video. So that was how I was thinking. I was thinking from the side of the subscriber or someone on YouTube who sees something.
That's right.
I'm like, why would you want to use that? So it was actually clickbait. And so everybody that came there came to watch that video because they needed to see if I was really going to make that girl 2 shades lighter. And I wasn't. So there are people that were like, oh wow, you clickbaited us, but wow, it was worth it. And so for some reason, that video went viral. I don't even know how it was like, babe. I was like, my husband, babe, 1 million. What, 2? Like, it got to the point I was just like, you know what? It's not even I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But you know what? That really helped with, I feel like when people went to that video, started watching that video, then they started to binge watch my other content. And they were all like, whoa. People were like, what? How come I've never seen you? What's a new subscriber? Akah, my subscribers went from 15,000 to 78,000 subscribers. Today, I'm on 78,000 subscribers. In 2 months, I've been on YouTube for, what, over 6 years, trying, struggling. Hey! I'm just telling you, like, I can't believe it. I was saying that I have to tell this story on my channel because I don't understand. So, obviously, with viral content, if a video goes viral, right, it would help with like your other videos and stuff like that, because Ladia had said something like that, she had a video that hit 1 million views, and because of that she was still making amazing money from that video, and people were still coming based on that video. So yeah, that's basically what happened. It just trickled down, and people started to see my videos, people started to share my stuff, people just started to find me. I don't know why, people just started to find me. I just started to get traction. People were subscribing, people were engaged. And for me, I was like, wow, that's amazing. So it even pushed me to go harder. I was like, nah, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do more. And that's how I really now got to that place where, because like you said, at some point I wasn't taking YouTube seriously anymore, because I was like, okay, I beg, this thing is not, I'm not seeing the traction. I was very confident in the quality of content I was making. It's something that naturally I have a flair for, I have talent in. I'm a very creative person. So for me, whenever I was doing videos, even then that I had 1,000 subscribers, the quality was always on point. I always cared about aesthetics. I always cared about the look and feel. I was never trying to really play on a Nigerian field. I was always trying to play on a global.
I know.
Always. That's always been my focus.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so with everything I did, I'm like, okay, globally, can this be recognized? Globally, can you work with this? Globally, where does this stand? And so yeah, honestly,
I gotta say though, like, look, you can raise your shoulders, my dear. Take it high. Look, I gotta say though that no Nigerian content creator has gotten 13 million views.
Wow.
I
don't believe you.
No vlogger. I'm telling you, no Nigerian, in fact, no, I'm telling you, no Nigerian vlogger has gotten up to more than 5 million, 6 million views.
It's a lie.
How many views does Emanuela get? How many views does even Emanuela that is comedy?
Wow, I thought that Emanuela, you know, I never thought about
Where's my phone? Oh, let me check now. Let's check it here. You think I'm joking? Okay. I talk and say this girl don't even know what she achieved. It's like you don't know what you actually.
I don't know what's going on.
I said people that have 300,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. Then Casey Neistat, US. Casey Neistat, who is the baba of all vloggers, who is our father, does not get 10 million.
Wow.
The one he got 10 million, they gave him award.
Wow, Akah, you're opening my eyes. Oh, wallahi, I did not know this. I didn't have this information.
Emanuela, let's see now. 1.3.
No. Search.
I've seen,
Search by most popular, highest views,
most popular.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, Mark Angel.
Put popular
videos. Popular videos. Mado, my dear.
How many?
It's awful. Now 25 million we did see. Okay. Minus Emanuela, like I said, vlogger. I didn't say comedy.
Oh yeah, sorry. Don't be upset.
We are going to. There are movies and short films that have gotten more than that.
Yeah, true.
But what I'm saying is,
I get it.
And what you are saying is this Emanuela DC video is 2 years ago. 1 year ago, it is cumulative. You in 2 months you've gotten 14M. That video, like you said, every week, every month is increasing. In 1 year, check it. I tell you, say this when I saw it, I said, all of us, we are all. You know, we did boot camp together.
We did boot camp. We're all in the boots.
All of us were like.
We're all in the boots.
All of us were like, we're going to go and get. We're going to get it. We're going to get the YouTube world. We're taking the YouTube world by storm.
But
we're going to get 100,000 subs. You are seeing me. I still did 33,000 subscribers.
No, everybody's kicking ass.
One video give you 70,000. One video.
But also,
I don't put video.
But also, yeah, now if you notice, most people, yeah, like when they have one viral content, they now start to recreate that viral content. But for me, I kind of get very bored quickly. My
dear, if you know, see, I was just going to go tell you that. My dear, hope you are recreating, using your brain to recreate that same statistic you gave me about thumbnail and thinking as the viewer. You better do what works.
Yeah.
Be there. You think that all the people that are insulting AY comedian about his films, that he's listening to them, he's making his money. If you like abusing that his film is not sweet, when he does film, Nigerians will go and watch.
Yeah. That's what you're saying is very, very valid, because I feel like
it's business.
I feel like for me, sometimes you have that like imposter syndrome, like, oh, it's not fair that I don't want to clickbait, like, oh, will he?
Yeah.
You know, should I not? You know, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm on it now. Now that I know the statistics, I'm like, okay, I need to be.
See, whatever you did, recreate it. Use that same strategy to recreate the next banger, because that's all these people abroad that do it. That's the way they do it.
Akah, are you
Once
serious?
they realize
like,
that,
do you know that
this system will work.
Yeah, exactly.
They change their strategy.
Exactly. And I noticed that even like with like amazing big YouTubers, like I remember like I would see like Patricia Bright, she's maybe talking about body, something about body. She will put a picture, right, of her body or something unedited, raw, like that. Like, and I've realized that the more crude it is, the better. People want to see drastic transformations.
Yeah.
People want to see drastic transformations.
Yeah.
And I noticed that with those YouTubers, they will say maybe they're like, oh, I did a surgery. And you will literally see like an ass, or like you will see like the booty on the thumbnail. In the video, you will not see it, but the thumbnail is in a way that you will click it. You will watch it.
And I'm telling you, they will even use Photoshop to elongate the bone.
Yes.
Then go draw and make it
big,
so that it will be like table.
And do you know that even if you notice, like even with the skincare videos that go viral, like that really gather the amount of views, people want to see that you went from really bad skin to amazing skin. They'll watch it. Me that have nice skin, I've been showing them skincare routine. I will still be getting 27,000 views. I'm still struggling because they're just like, well, do you understand? People want to see, I feel like people always want to be inspired. People always want to be like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They want to see the inspired, they want to see the unbelievable, they want to see the crazy.
Yeah.
So we're not interested in seeing somebody that has sweet skin already.
I want to see how you went from.
We want to see how you went from me to you. Yeah.
But
look, man, like I just want to say congratulations. I'm so elated for you. I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Seeing your success on YouTube basically inspired me and like literally just gave me gumption to go on because I'm just like, okay, she did it, I can do it.
Yes, exactly. Like we were in boot camp together. We've been doing YouTube together. Like, look,
yeah. Like you said, 6 years. Mine 6 years too. We've been doing this thing for 6 years. And
6 years.
I'm just inspired. I'm excited for you.
Yay.
And I can't wait to see you do more and get more.
Yay.
Okay, so I mean the most important story that I wanted to tell is when people see, for example, now this 13 million views. I'm so excited that it's coming at a time like this because people will not understand that you struggled even during the time that you were quote unquote inconsistent. You were still striving and putting content out, and people will not understand, or you've not even told that story to people. When there was a time when you just went off YouTube for a bit, and people would just think, oh, she's not putting content again, or oh, she doesn't have time. But shit really went down, and sometimes as creators we go through crazy things emotionally, and sometimes physically and financially. And for you, it was technically and financially because I remember the story you told me. You were just, everything got stolen. But tell us the story.
So that's how I went to Barcelona. I went to Barcelona last year. Was it last year? Beginning of last year for my sister's 40th.
Yeah, with your family. With
my family, exactly. And then, so we went out, went to sightsee. I had a backpack, and in that backpack, I had my Canon 70D. I had like 2 lenses. I had a G7X. I had my Fujifilm. What's it called, Polaroid camera. I had $2,000. I had my international passport. I basically had my life, long and short. The only thing that was not in that bag, was my husband. But everything about me was in that bag. So I literally had that bag in the car, and they basically broke into the car and took the bag. So I was just like, wow, I've gone from having. The only thing that was not in that bag was really Akah, why are you holding the YouTube pillow like that?
My dear, let them know that. In fact, let them even see Akah Bants.
Anyway, so I basically went from having everything that I thought I needed to create YouTube videos to having nothing. But guess what? Even in that time, I was still creating content too. I was still using my phone. It was not crisp, it was not nice, but I was like, you know what? I felt like my lesson was that I had these things and I still wasn't consistent. I'll be like, and so I think I challenged myself and I was like, you know what? God has given you so much. If you don't use it or utilize it, he will take it away from you. I'm not saying that God took it away from me. He didn't. But to whom much is given, much is expected. You cannot have talent, have this, have that, and not do anything with it and think that it will just be waiting for you. Nah, nobody's gonna wait for you.
So when you had less, you saw that as a lesson to maximize on the less. And you were like, you know what? I'm not gonna keep giving excuses because when I had much, I didn't do as much. I didn't use it.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I feel like most people fall into that category. There's even a video that I actually did on that where I was just talking about this is the reason why a lot of us do not grow, because it's like there's always one thing that you're looking for. There's always something that you think, oh, if I just have the 5D Mark IV, then my videos will be this. If I just, meanwhile, no sis, you just have consistency issues. You need to sit down, dedicate time and say, I need to do a video, regardless of what you have.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? There are people that get millions of views on YouTube and they don't have equipment.
Look, I'm millions of views. I've seen, and now I can hear what you're saying, because now your camera, you know, just battery went off, but you had to go get another device to record. Now God has expanded you again. Glory
my
to God.
God has, oh my God. God has enlarged my coast.
But at that time, like, you know, so what did your family do? Did they like, oh, say don't worry? Did you get donations? Did you get
donations? I got donations. I won't even lie. It was just like, oh, my dad, my sister, everybody donated. Like, they literally donated the money that I needed again for my deposit for my wedding dress. Everything just worked out. Yeah, everything worked out.
But then you now had to now go get work to get money to now rebuy a camera. So what camera are you using?
Basically, is it Canon EOS R?
Sorry, I didn't hear. Please, I didn't hear you speaking to my eardrum.
Is the Canon EOS R?
Do you know you're proud? Do you know you are proud? You didn't have to roll your eyes and do your mouth one kind. Well, the Canon EOS you didn't have to do it.
Akah, the Lord elevated me. The Lord elevated me. The Lord elevated me.
Better give glory to God.
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my God. But you know what? And again, I have to say that I'm so happy for you, that you can truly say that this COVID has been amazing for your marriage, because that's an amazing thing. Not a lot of people are able to say, oh, I'm thriving, or my marriage is just blossoming, or our bond has gotten stronger via, you know, being quarantined together with each other. And it's just one of the things that I'm also like grateful to God for, because even in my marriage, I gotta tell you, man, like it's been the best bonding time for both of us. I'm not tired of her. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like right after we married, and those first couple of months where people say it's the sweetest and the most easy and the, should I say, oh, that is the yes, of course, when we went for our
honeymoon phase. Maybe they call it honeymoon phase.
My dear, I don't think that honeymoon phase is real, because right after we came back from honeymoon phase ended. I can't tell you that. And that's our like.
But wait, were you guys living together prior? Were you guys living?
We were not living together prior.
Okay, so I mean,
lived together.
I was, yeah. I think towards from like once we got engaged, I was basically living here. I'll go home on weekends, but I was basically living here. But guess what? Look at where you are now. Yes, the honeymoon phase did not happen, but if you are, I feel like most people need to just be intentional about the partners that they choose and people that they decide to spend the rest of their lives together. For me, I was not someone that was crazy about marriage. I wasn't like, I must marry, I must be Mrs. I wasn't that kind of person. I loved love. I've always been a hopeless romantic, but I was not like, I want to marry because I need the title for, I don't need it for anything. Many times I don't even forget, I forget that I'm married, to be honest. I'm like, oh, I'm actually married. Oh, okay, great. It's not, for me, I never really saw it as an achievement that I needed to take to make me feel complete. I never saw it as that. And so for me, when I was thinking about the person I wanted to be with long term, I was not thinking about the society standards or what I need from what a marriage, like for me, I was thinking about me. What makes me tick? What makes me happy? Right. What works with my own vision for my life? And so that's what I'm going to choose. You know, so I think most times, no,
I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed that, you know, I can say that it wasn't like it was bad, but it wasn't what we had in our mind was that the first year was going to be so rosy and we will not. Oh no, my dear. But the truth is, one thing I'm grateful for is that with time, it has gotten sweeter. It has gotten easier. It has gotten better.
It has.
And then with the lockdown, it became even stronger. And this is like,
oh wow, Akah, the way you're putting emphasis on that stronger and sweeter. Are you trying to tell us something, or is there? Do you have an announcement to make?
My dear, hold your own there, please, dear. In fact, we're going up the call now, please.
Okay. Akah,
But you
it's been
know,
so
I'm just
amazing, like, being
I'm
here.
just happy. Yes. Well, congratulations on everything, and you know, great talking
Thank
with
you.
you. Please, we should catch up more. We should talk more. We should gist more. You know,
True.
every time we
and
see
you
each
know
other,
what?
we
You
laugh
know you
and
have to
gist
come
and
on
play.
You have to come on my channel. So you guys, let us know what Akah and I should film.
Please,
together.
let's. Oh, please, let's. I mean,
Yeah.
myself and Dima did that makeup thing. And it
That
blew up
video
instantly,
was
of
too
course.
hilarious. No, that thing was too hilarious. I was crying when I watched it. I was like, no, these people are not normal. These people are not normal.
So yeah, I would love to maybe do that, something like that, or in that, you know, kind of format again. But we'll think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, always nice talking with you and laughing with you and goofing around with you. You know.
Thank you.